4 chefs, 3 courses, only 1 chance to win.
Let's go.
The challenge. Create an unforgettable meal from the mystery items hidden in these baskets before time runs out. One by one, they must face the dreaded chopping block. Who will win the
$15 DoorDash gift card?
And who will be chopped?
So my name is Miriam Walden and I teach world history and world literature at Albany High School. My cooking experience is that I've been cooking for ever. I guess most of my cooking skills that I learned because my parents got divorced and somebody had to make dinner.
Hi, my name is Becca Burns. I'm a counselor at Albany High School. I have been working there for 15 years. My cooking experience is I've been making a lot of baby food lately, so a lot of purees. I am best at things that don't require a recipe or exact measuring or having all the ingredients, so I think Chopped is perfect for me. What do I think will happen in this competition? I mean, I think I'm going to win. I'm very competitive when it comes to things that don't matter. Not that this doesn't matter. I'm a little scared of the competition. I know Miss Heaton is our culinary teacher and is a genius with food.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Hedden. I teach culinary arts and international foods. I am very excited for this cooking competition because I teach culinary arts. So my experience that I bring to the table is I've been teaching culinary arts for 9 years. Whew. And I have some other experience working in kitchens and some catering, stuff like that. I'm probably most scared of Jeff Castle. I feel like he has some hidden tricks up his sleeve. Maybe some hidden truffles and saffron too. I feel like he's gonna bring his A game.
I know Mr. Castle is an excellent baker and sort of all around expert at everything.
Mr. Castle is a videographer of great skills, so I'm sure that my video is not going to meet up to his standards.
Yo, what is up, Albany High School? I'm Mr. Castle. I teach graphic design and engineering principles. This is my 19th year at Albany High, and I offered to help leadership with this Chopped cooking competition, so that's what I'm doing.
All right, well, let's see what's in here. Graham crackers.
Hey, graham crackers, one of my favorite ingredients. I would eat these raw.
And pumpkin.
Oh, pickles!
I think these are both lemons.
You have to think about, if you guys have watched Chopped before, right? Like, I feel like there's 2 broad strategies that people employ. They either they have like some weird ingredients and they try to hide the weird ingredients in whatever they make. So like you can't really tell it has weird ingredients in it, but they're in there. Or they try to like celebrate the weird ingredient and make it really obvious.
I went through my fridge, my pantry. I didn't want to buy anything in addition, so I'm just gonna use what I have. And I think I have a pretty good game plan. I'm gonna go savory. I have some cornmeal. And I had a little bit of cream cheese. So I'm gonna do a creamy pumpkin polenta. Then I saw that I have some shrimp. So I'm gonna do a lemon, and I have some beautiful fresh garlic from Farmer's Market. So a lemon, garlic, shrimp on top. And here's the real kicker. I'm going to grind up the graham crackers, and I'm gonna do some graham cracker fried pickles on top.
Okay, I can't tell if I should go with my gut or go with the idea that I think will taste good. So I might do both. So I'm gonna start with chocolate, which is the glue to all things in life. I'm gonna get some chocolate out. Semi-sweet chocolate. I'm gonna start to heat it up in a pan here. Maybe you don't just melt chocolate straight into a pan. We'll find out. Pickles. Pickles is the obvious first ingredient here. And I'm just gonna lay them flat on this cutting board. I'm They're good. Pickles is a brilliant ingredient. Kudos to the person who chose pickles. Really, there's nothing you can't do with pickles. I'm gonna take 6 pickles. We're gonna start there, and while the chocolate's melting, I'm gonna grab a paper towel and dry these babies off. That's what I'm looking for. That is, can you see? Ooh, melty good chocolate. And I'm gonna take my pickles strips and I'm gonna dip them in this melted chocolate. If you're trying this at home, you probably don't want to reach your hand straight into the hot melted chocolate. But you know, we're doing it. You see my finished product here with the chocolate dipped pickle sandwich stuffers. I'm going to put them into my refrigerator. It's going to be a delicious treat.
I sort of have a good idea, except for the pickles. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pickles. All right, some thought will have to be had. So what I have in here is the sugar and food coloring and water. I am most worried about the pickle part. It came to me in the middle of the night about how to deal with the pickles and turn them into maraschino cherry-like substance. I am going to make a pumpkin mousse with maraschino pickle garnish. Pumpkin always tastes best with spices, so we're going to have a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cloves, a little bit of ginger. Okay, a lot of ginger, why not? The really important thing is to grate your nutmeg so that it's fresh. So that's how that looks.
Usually with cookies, you don't want to mix them any more than you have to because you're trying to keep them crumbly. So you don't want the flour, if you mix it too much, you'll end up developing what's called a gluten, a protein in the flour. The same thing that makes bread and pasta chewy will make your cookies chewy if you're not careful. Alright, these are my pumpkin graham cracker cookies, and they're going in the oven. The cookies just came out of the oven, and they look pretty dumb.
Tired of the same old sport that your grandma plays? Then you need some all-new super awesome golf pants! The all-new super awesome golf pants are guaranteed to take at least 3 strokes off your game. You put on these bad boys and you become one cool dude. Bring back style and swagger to the sport that rules them all. Get your pair of all-new super awesome golf pants for just $19.99 plus shipping and handling.
The cookies just came out of the oven, and they look pretty dumb. They didn't change shape at all. I think probably just a combination of putting the graham cracker plus the pumpkin in them. So they're kind of more like little cakes. They're kind of soft in the center, not really what I wanted to mix into the ice cream. Alright, so these are the original ones, and they're kind of puffy and kind of like cake. And I wasn't sure that was going to work well in the ice cream. These ones, I've been told, look like the poop emoji, so that's unfortunate, but also won't really matter because now they break like a real cookie, and so I can just break it up and put these pieces into the ice cream. The regular ones I baked at normal cookie temperature, like 350 for 20 minutes. These ones I baked at 250 for an hour and 15 minutes actually, so really slow, just trying to get the moisture out of them. I decided that I'm gonna make pickle ice cream with pumpkin graham cracker cookies inside of it. Where would I spend my DoorDash gift certificate? Probably at a restaurant called Daeho. It's a Korean place in J-Town in SF, and they specialize in galbijin, and it's incredible. It's a little bit expensive to So having a gift certificate for it would be sweet.
All right. For the polenta, I have the pumpkin in there. I'm gonna add in cubes of cream cheese. This is going to make it very creamy, smooth, and more of a savory pumpkin. So I'm gonna let this simmer in here. Try to break up the cream cheese some.
All right, so we need to make these into crumbs, which is going to go on top of the mousse. All right. Yep, perfect. See, to get the big crumbs out. For this, we're going to add just a little bit of melted butter to make it, the crumbs come then back together in the crumb bundles. It's very unfair to have to compete against our cooking teacher, so I'm pretty sure that's a problem. Also, Mr. Castle is a videographer of great skill, so I'm sure that my video is not going to meet up to his standards. And no insult to Ms. Burns, but I think they're my main competition. Okay.
Okay, I forgot a really crucial part of the chocolating pickle process, and that is the graham cracker crust on my chocolated pickles. So we're gonna create some graham cracker crumbs. I have a food processor that would do a great job at this, but it's what's holding up the camera. So we're just gonna blend them. Blender here. Let's do a pulse. Ooh. Yeah. Who knew that would work?
You couldn't have just done a little bit of research.
Uh-oh, this is more complaints about my cooking. Wow.
No, I'm telling you what he did.
I'm hearing it now, but I'm recording again. So I'm just crusting up my chocolated pickles, as one is wont to do. We're getting down to it. I know time's ticking away. It's gonna be delicious though. I have two kids, a 12-year-old and a 10-month-old. Everybody loves pickles in my house. Everybody loves chocolate. I think this is gonna be a winner. I'm gonna pour the graham cracker crust. I wonder why I only did one sheet. And I'm going to take these chocolated pickles and I'm just gonna crust them up. It's gonna be delicious. I've just been told that my recipe and my cooking technique disgusted my husband, and so he left. He left my house.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I've just been told that my recipe and my cooking technique disgusted my husband, and so he left. He left my house because I grossed him out with my melting chocolate. Why couldn't I just look it up? Because it's a fast-paced show, fast-paced competition. We're not going to be able to look things up. That's not how it works. So next component is going to be a pumpkin marshmallow fluff. I'm going to take butter, a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to put it in my same pan that I used for the chocolate, which I did successfully clean. And while that butter melts down, I'm going to open my canned pumpkin here. It's organic. Now, this is a trick I know from making Rice Krispie treats. That's my only marshmallow-based cooking experience. I'm going to melt down some marshmallows here. We're going for a bit of a s'more action. These are from an actual camping trip that never got opened because we can't light fires in this part of the world. I've made plenty of Rice Krispie treats with melted marshmallows. I've never added pumpkin. I bet it's going to be great.
So the only thing left to do is the garnish. Maraschino pickles. So now the only job is to remove the rind, which did not pick up the color so great. So you just have the brilliantly colored, it's like fall coloring maraschino pickle. You make little leaf pieces.
Alright, so now I'm going to make a custard for my pickle ice cream. It's got some milk in it, there's some heavy whipping cream in the fridge, sugar, and I guess pickles. So I'm going to just give them a rough chop and then I'm going to steep them in the custard. Alright, so this is my milk and sugar and salt, and then putting in my pickles. And I'm going to let those steep in there, so that'll make like a pickled flavored milk. Alright, so now I need to make my custard. I'm going to these are the 4 egg yolks, I just whisked them up. And now I need to slowly incorporate the heated pickle milk into my egg yolk while constantly whisking it. I don't know what Miss Burns is up to. She's like, shouldn't she be like cooking her own thing right now instead of like trying to distract me? This is a bowl of heavy whipping cream that was in the fridge. Now I'm gonna pour my hot custard into that to finish my ice cream base. I suppose I could taste it right now. I'm a little bit scared to taste it. I'm gonna be honest, that's not terrible. All right, I don't have an ice cream machine, so I'm using a little trick to make my ice cream. Ziploc bag. And then this bag is gonna go in the freezer for a few hours. All right, well, it's frozen. Smells like pumpkin and pickles. Let's get this back in the freezer.
All right, chefs, you have 5 minutes remaining. Oh, hi there. My name is Colin O'Brien, and I'm running for Assistant City Manager.
I grew up in this town, and I've always loved being a part of this community. When I become Assistant City Manager, no one will pay taxes, and Mondays will be a part of the weekend. People may tell you that I don't know what I'm doing. Well, they're wrong. I've always been a great multitasker.
Cubby here was neutered just last week. If I become Assistant City Manager, we won't neuter any more dogs, and then we'll have way more puppies.
4-to-1 app-based drivers agree that more puppies would make the world a better place.
My name's Colin O'Brien, and I approve this message. Alright, chefs, you have 5 minutes remaining.
I'm gonna start plating.
Alright, I think that's it.
Just trying to figure out what aesthetic I want to go for.
30 seconds.
I'm really impressed with myself.
Almost there.
A little zest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, chefs, hands up. Alright, chefs, please present your plates.
I am going to make a pumpkin mousse with maraschino pickle garnish, and I'm going to make a little lemon zest.
Whew. So here is my final dish. I think it turned out pretty darn nice. My pumpkin polenta, lemon garlic shrimp with the lemon zest on top, and my graham cracker coated pickles.
Alright, well, in classic Castle fashion, after joking about how I wasn't going to spend a lot of time on this thing, I ended up spending all day yesterday making a pint of Peter Pickled Pumpkin Eater, which is a pickle flavored ice cream. Definitely going to try to employ this strategy of like letting you know that all these things are in here. Like, I like the challenge of having you eat a thing and have it taste like pickles and taste like pumpkin and also still be delicious.
And I'm going to take my delicately sliced, crusted, chocolated pickle pieces over the graham cracker base of my pumpkin marshmallow confection. Then we're going to take a little A little zest. I feel a pride of accomplishment. I do. Okay, on to the tasting.
Hello, my name's Colin. This is Sam. We're friends of Mr. Castle, so we're going to try his Peter Pickle Pumpkin Eater today. Sam, is there anything you want to say to the fans?
Not much. I have low expectations, and I don't know. No thoughts. Spin me.
Alright, we ready?
Are you going for the pumpkin chunks? Or
Definitely
just ice
getting a
cream?
pumpkin chunk.
Presentation's a little weak, if we're being honest.
Presentation is okay. Ice cream's a little soft, although it was out of the freezer for a little bit.
To ensure easy scooping.
How's the smell?
I smell absolutely nothing.
Here's how it looks in bowl.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, very pickly.
Tough flavor, I have to say.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of pickle. That's just a pickle punch.
I love the pumpkin chunks. I do not love the
pickle? Maybe if you try another bite. Maybe that one was just extra pickly.
I didn't get any graham cracker or lemon zest.
Really? Oh, I got a really good... The graham cracker, the cookies are down. The pickle is definitely there. It's good. You just gotta like pickles a lot.
I would say it is frozen pickle with a slab of crunchy pumpkin.
It's a little off-putting to taste pickle without the pickle texture.
Cold pickles. Now,
all pickles are
frozen.
You want warm pickles?
Frozen pickle. It's a frozen pickle.
You want to try a second bite?
I give it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. On overall taste construction, I go 6 out of 10 measuring cups. But on creativity, I gave it 9 out of 10 pickles.
9 out of 10 pickles?
Alright, the proof is in the pudding. I think it's working. There's a little crunch. The pickles add snap. I'm pleased with this experiment.
I'm going to present my final dish to the judge. He seems to really like it already. Wow, do you like it? I've heard he's a... Hot. It's not hot. What do you think? Hot. No. Ooh, not a good sign. Thank you.
Okay, we've got our panel of judges. Judge Asa. Who cannot wait? Judge Forrest. Judge Noam.
Oh.
All right, let's have a taste. Would you like to help yourselves to my
Not particularly.
pumpkin pickle chocolate s'more fantastico? It's happening. It's happening. Okay, we're gonna go one at a time. So let's start.
Judge Asa, you first.
Have a bite. Please enjoy.
Ma'am, I wouldn't eat it, but it's not as bad as I thought it might be.
Hey, that's a win. I love my mom.
Delicious.
I love my mom. Take a bite. Take a bite. Put it in your mouth. Well, you did it.
Pickle?
You did it wrong.
You gotta get some pickle.
He's overjoyed. Overjoyed. Couldn't even get it in his mouth. He was too happy. That's a win. It all comes in. It's It's got all the flavors. Wow. All the flavors. It's crunchy, it's salty, it's briny, it's sweet, it's, what's the word for pumpkin? Like, musky, bright. I would serve this at my restaurant. Super 2 thumbs up.
Thank you for being here, Chef Becca. Your dish was, wow. Well, it was creamy, sweet, salty, sour, and really, wow.
Well, teachers, it's been a crazy ride. Thank you so much for joining us. But now, it's time to pick a winner. Will it be Mr. Castle's Peter Pumpkin Pickle Eater Ice Cream, or Miss Walden's Pumpkin Mousse, or Miss Burns' Graham Cracker Chocolate Pickle Delight, or Miss Hedden's Pumpkin Polenta? It is up for you, the student, to decide, so please vote now. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Chopped.